Land Rover's most premier model has gotten a bit frugal, but don't worry, it's still just as luxurious as ever. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and today we're going to take a look at this 2023 Range Rover Plug-in Hybrid electric vehicle SE short wheelbase. First time being reviewed by AutoAcademics is this Belgravia Green 2023 Range Rover PHEV SE with a standard wheelbase. And it comes standard with signature daytime running lights, front fog lights, LED tail lamps, and rear fog lamps. 21-inch alloy wheels wrapped in 275/50 series Michelin Primacy all-season tires. Auto-dimming heated power fold door mirrors with turn indicators. All-wheel drive, air suspension, adaptive dynamics, rain-sensing wiper, rear privacy glass, deployable door handles, heated rear window, all-wheel steering, soft closed doors, approach lights, and dual-function power tailgate. The interior showcases a premium non-leather steering wheel, premium non-leather ebony ultra fabrics textile power adjustable seats with driver and passenger memory, sliding panoramic roof with power sun blind, air quality sensing and cabin air ionization, ambient lighting, power adjustable steering wheel, auto dimming interior rear view mirror with HomeLink, 13.1-inch Pivi Pro infotainment system, Sirius XM all access with internet connectivity, wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, interactive driver display, wireless device charging with signal booster, USB ports, Noble plated gear shift paddles, twin speed transfer box, terrain response 2 selectable driving and off-road modes, hill launch assist, low traction launch, power recline rear seats, Wi-Fi, off-road camera, EV mode, portable charging cable, and keyless entry with push-button start. Safety, security, and driving aids include plenty of airbags, remote emergency collision notification, stolen vehicle locator and remote start, emergency brake assist, blind spot assist, surround camera system, adaptive cruise control with steer assist, driver condition response, lane keep assist, parking aids, traffic sign recognition, adaptive speed limiter, and rear traffic monitor with rear traffic braking. Now for the options that consist of the heated and cooled massage front with heated and cooled executive class rear seats. There's the hot climate pack that includes cabin air purification pro, 4-zone climate control, twin blade sun visors, front center console refrigerator compartment, and electric rear window blinds. The technology pack adds clear sight interior rear view mirror, domestic plug sockets, and head-up display. There's the gloss grand black veneer, tailgate event suite, Meridian 3D surround sound system, shadow exterior pack, black contrast roof, pixel LED headlights, black brake calipers, 21-inch full-size spare wheel, ebony Morzine headliner, heated steering wheel, and illuminated seatbelt buckles. After $16,500 in options, and based upon the cheapest Range Rover trim you can get, total MSRP is $128,475. The exterior design of this 5th-gen Range Rover is sleek and distinctive. In other words, it's a modern representation of this quinquagenarian. But you can still tell it's a Range Rover thanks to its falling roofline, strong waistline, and rising sill line. And we can't forget about the new boat tail rear end with iconic and practical split tailgate. Once open, you'll find 40.7 cubic feet behind the rear seats. Press a couple of buttons to fold those seats down, and you get a total of 83.5 cubic feet in all. There are tie-down points, grocery straps, netted cargo, grocery hooks, a 12-volt outlet, and some additional cargo straps that can face both directions in the floor. Plus, the optional full-size spare tire and jack are located a little bit farther forward. This SUV also has the optional tailgate event suite where you can raise the floor panel to configure a backrest. Cup holders are in the tailgate so you can enjoy your preferred beverage, and you can also listen to music from the speakers in the hatch. Now, I have to admit that I did have a glitch with the cargo area switch where it would not fold the rear seats down, but after completing the process from the front seats, yes, you can control that from the front seats too, it appeared to reset itself and began to work as expected. The Range Rover is plenty capable too, with a full complement of skid plates, both for the usual stuff and the battery too. And when in full off-road mode, the air suspension will raise this truck, increasing the ground clearance from 8.6 inches to 11.6 inches. Combine this with the Terrain Response 2 system, and there shouldn't be too many environments that will concern you. The impressive ground clearance will also allow for a water fording depth of 35.4 inches, all of which can be monitored by the weight sensing feature. Now, none of this would be possible without a capable powertrain, and our particular tester has the 3-liter turbocharged 6-cylinder engine and plug-in hybrid electric motor that together make 434 horsepower and 457 pound-feet of torque. An 8-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters and start-stop sends power to all 4 wheels. Max towing is 8,200 pounds. This truck has a 2-speed transfer case for high and low gearing, as well as an electronic locking rear differential to help control slip. There's also an auto mode for the Terrain Response 2 system where you can just set it and forget it, allowing the truck to manage the terrain for you. The new Range Rover PHEV will accelerate to 60 miles per hour in 5.5 seconds and has a top speed of 150 miles per hour. Charging this truck is simple too. Just plug the included charger into the wall and a complete charge will take you, well, over a day via level 1. Install a level 2 charger in your home, as I always recommend EV owners to do, and 0 to 80% can be achieved in just 5 hours. And you'll need less than an hour to do the same using a commercial level 3 charger. But if you can manage to keep the battery charged, again, I can't because I only have a level 1 charger at home, you should be able to get close to 50 miles of gas-free driving with each charge. EPA estimated fuel economy is rated at 21 miles per gallon combined for gasoline only and 51 mpge with a full battery assist. AutoAcademics saw an average of 26.8 miles per gallon during testing on the recommended premium fuel. The doors of this truck are literally vault-like to open and close with a heft that most vehicles could never replicate. And once inside, the experience is as exquisite as it looks. The seats are soft and comfortable, and all the materials are premium, even down to the grab handles. There's plenty of room too, and remember, this is the standard wheelbase. Long wheelbase versions are available too. As you might expect, you can control everything with your fingertips, from the memory seating position to the sunroof to the side window shades to the muting of the audio system. There are even individual lights for reading or for catching up on some work. But we're not done. The center console power deploys, providing additional controls for the seats, lighting, blinds, and climate. Even the cup holders are accessible via the press of a button. Some additional storage and USB ports are available too. It's everything you'd hope for in a luxury rear seating area, and some stuff you never even thought of. Now, While the back seat is a perfect place to spend time during a journey, the front seat isn't too shabby either. The ultra fabric, textile, and metal surfaces are extremely pleasant to touch, and the knobs and dials sound as satisfying as they feel. Well, with the exception of the volume dial on the steering wheel. That feels quite a bit cheaper. But I'm grabbing at straws with that one because everything else is very well engineered. These seats are extremely soft, yet somehow still supportive enough, and the infotainment system looks and works well once it's loaded up. It can be confusing at first to find stuff, but with an understanding of where settings are located, you can then appreciate its responsiveness. Also, your phone connects and disconnects to Bluetooth extremely fast. Finally, the Meridian stereo sounds good too, although it's not quite on par with Mercedes' highest-end Burmester, but it still sounds decent, so feel free to check that option box. So now that we've addressed all of that, it's time to take it out and see how it drives. Now, while I can't comment on its off-road capabilities, I can remind you that this is an ultra-luxurious vehicle. And not just in the materials, as the driving experience is too. Why do you think I got all fancy for this review? The cabin is library quiet during the after hours. And everything seems to be muted, as if the vehicle was trying to protect you from whatever was out there. And the ride is extremely plush and laid back, coddling you with the best that Land Rover has to offer. In fact, the suspension is always soft, even in dynamic mode. Now, unfortunately, that smoothness is accompanied by a lot of body motion. So while it's comfortable, your packages and passengers might be jostled a bit on uneven pavement. And now that I've said all of that, on the highway, it feels pleasantly stable though. Steering boost is prominent, making inputs effortless, but even with the additional boost, it's still responsive. The brakes have some boost to them too, but they could benefit from a bit more stopping power. Fortunately, modulation is still obtainable with a gentle foot. And power, it's fine, even if the delivery is as gentle as the suspension. There's a somewhat reserved yet deliberate thrust that pulls effortlessly, thanks to the extremely smooth transmission. In fact, the only way you know you're shifting gears is from the sound of the engine. And you could hardly hear that. And the same applies to the gas to electric to gas handoff, unless you ask for too much too soon. But when you're a boss, everyone waits for you and not the other way around, so no need to hurry. The Rover PHEV defaults to EV mode when you first turn it on, but you can easily select the mode you prefer from the EV menus. The heads-up display is large, low-speed maneuverability is great thanks to the four-wheel steering, the headlights are ridiculously bright, and the overall driving experience is fit for royalty. No, really. So there you have it, guys, the 2023 Range Rover PHEV SE short wheelbase. You know, true SUVs are based upon trucks, so there's typically a hint of that DNA in their creature comforts and how they drive. But while the Range Rover is a true SUV, it's much more luxurious than a typical truck, or most any other SUVs for that matter. So you know what to do. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss what we have coming up next. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching.